This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Ja.
Let's see.
Gamanuggilalan.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink.
Graun.
Points out that he's hungry too, but always thirsty for more.
Gamanuggilalan.
Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor.
Gamanuggilan.
Wants to know if he could point you towards something fun to drink, so that you could share with the tipsy tipster. You sure look like you could use a drink.
Vaktu.
Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more.
Godabein.
Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
Godabein.
Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull.
Hubungamenu.
Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon.
Seringsædegulis.
Respects how you take care of yourself first instead of trying to swallow too much.
Helingderikikauteri.
Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagni. They drink so little, like birds.
Korikfraun.
Can't understand that. Everybody's thirsty. But who cares about them?
Eirade.
Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favorite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all.
Akuringalugin bambaduran.
Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. Says he's not sure you can. Physically, that is. There's no squeeze in the world able to counteract his expansiveness.
Himatu saoyela tau.
More useful than ever. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. How high can you go? Don't forget the past. Learn from it. Lockety-locked. Guess you still want more than that. Batter 'em down. Spin, swing, crack. Farewell, fool. Just pull the trigger and hope for the best. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. The perfect little cutter. Time to disembark.
Seringssäde gulis.
Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel. He once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off.
Kui mõõtus ei nammikos.
That leads him to the bottom of that particular bottle. Radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty.
Ei raade.
He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back some of that precious radium syrup.
Luvavad tyrannaanu.
Says they might be good for other things, but not for anything better than adding zing to your drink.
Take that light!
So much for the dark.
Get that light out of your eyes. It's blinding.
That's how a bright mind does it.
Light never lasts. Not forever.
Had enough of that? That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. You need to help Goop defeat the Porky Puff before it destroys the southeast route. You and the Pichu tribe share ideals, and that's a risk. True balance requires equal parts of opposites. Says goodbye to you. He seems happy to talk. Says you're welcome back.